Hey folks, welcome to Zoom Diggity Mode. This is going to be our close-up of the Infinite Stingray clone, the Phantom Brass or Gold or whatever you want to call it. Now mine came in a box like this. I've noticed some of the newer versions say Infinite across this part right here. I bought mine a couple of months ago, and I believe it was in the first batch that hit the US. So this is what the box looked like. If you don't believe me, go look at Vaping with Twisted 420's review. His box looks exactly like mine does on his clone. Now you open it up and you get the drip tip and the device with 3 extensions, or 3 sections of tubing. Now I left mine like this because I'm really digging the patina I have on mine. So I didn't feel like shining mine all up because, folks, I use mine, and I've been using it for the last couple months, and I like the look of the patina on it. Now, if you'll notice, the 18500 or the kick ring, whatever you want to call it, has not had much patina on it because I haven't been using it. So this is what it looks like when you get it, and then this is what it looks like as it patinas. So I have the fake serial number 3829. You got your Stingray logo on there. The bottom you got this JD Tech emblem. Top deal like that right there. This is pretty much just a vape porn session, folks. I mean, everybody else has reviewed this product. I just wanted to give you my 2 cents on it. That comes with a drip tip, and of course my drip tip's got a really nice patina going on it too. Of course I have cleaned this. It sure doesn't look like it's clean, but that's the patina. I have cleaned this with soap and water, and that's what it looks like. Now the bore goes all the way through. It bevels down towards the bottom, but it doesn't have any steps in there, so I think that's really nice. Take the top cap off. Alright, now this is the perfect time to do this. I can't get the cap off, so I'm fixing to show y'all a little quick tip. Give me a second. Folks, here's a quick tip for you. If you ever have trouble getting your top cap off, or even an atomizer, what you do is you take you a piece of crisper lining. It's called crisper lining. It comes in rolls or sheets. Cut you off a little section and take what you're wanting to get off of there, wrap that around there, and it gets a good grip of it. See, it came right off. I was having trouble getting it off a little while ago, and now this is what I use to get my addies off if they get stuck. So that's a pretty good little inexpensive way to get your, if it's really bad, you can wrap one strip around what you got a hold of and then another strip around that side and just take it right off. Alright, these are, on mine particular model, is silver plated brass. From my understanding, this is a floating pin. So you take your addy and you screw the top cap down on it, and you're going to notice it start to push that connection out. See how it's sticking out a little bit now? It's like that right there. Hey, you've got your bottom section. If you was to do 18350 mode, all you would do is put the top cap on that, put your battery in there, adjust the switch where you want it at, and that's 18350. We'll put the drip tip on there. Okay, that's 18350. I don't know what's going on with my throat today, folks. Anyway, if you want to go to 18500, you take the smaller section ring, you put that on there. Can't see. It's a lot harder to do this on camera. That on there, and that's 18500, or if you want to do 18350 with a kick. Alright. Vice versa, if you was to want to go to 18650, you would use just this section and the top cap. And if you want to use 18650 with a kick, it all goes together like, God, I can't see it. The shiny part's hard to see. I can thread the patina part just fine. Okay. That would be the whole device, 18650 with a kick. Now I'm going to take this off of there. As y'all can see, the threads are buttery. I mean buttery smooth. Buttery smooth threads. Alright. Now the button comes off the bottom like so. This again is a silver plated brass contact. This is a magnetic switch. So there are two. You'll see the throw. This is an adjustable throw, and I've got mine set to the lowest throw. So as you can see, there's not very much going down there. There are two opposing magnets within this switch underneath this Delrin deal here, and they are opposite poles against each other, which causes that nice little, you know, just barely touching. Now the locking ring is not reverse threaded, and I have had a few situations where this has gotten so close and snug that I couldn't get it loose. It was stuck. But again, like I said, with the crisper lining, just put it on there and get a grip of it. Comes right loose. And of course this can come completely off if you want to clean underneath there or whatnot. But alright, let's put all this together. Now how you do it is, of course, you screw your addy on your top cap first. Get that all adjusted, make sure that's pushed in and touching. I'm going to put that on the top. Of course I can't see it again. Okay. Like I said, the buttery smooth. I've had this thing for a couple months and the threads are still, I mean, buttery smooth. Alright, you do that and then you take your battery. I got a Sony VTC4 right here. And you're going to want to put the positive in, which I don't know if some of y'all folks noticed, but on all these batteries, just about every one I've ever seen, there's a little bit of a groove on the positive end of the battery, so you can tell. And usually it just has that little bit showing there. Anyway, we're not reviewing the battery, but you'll slide the battery in the bottom. Now what's nice about this mod is when you go to screw the battery in, that's how you make up for the battery rattle. You screw this thing all the way in until it stops. Know what I'm saying? No battery rattle. It's in there. And of course, locking ring, it's not firing. Take the locking ring off. Firing. Now I've seen a lot of people talk about the battery being crunchy and everything, but if you'll notice, I'm hitting that from all angles and it's firing every single time. I've not had that issue with mine. It was a little crunchy when I first got it for about the first week. I got in there and I made some adjustments on the throw and I took it all the way down to its lowest throw, and it fires every single time no matter where I hit it at. And plus that has a lot to do with wear and tear too. Once you get this button wore in, that sucker fires every single time. Let me pull this lid off now. Oh God, that needs to be re-wicked. That's looking a little, it ain't that bad, but see, barely tapping it. Barely tapping that. On the edge. Look at that. I mean just barely. Pinky. Pinky. I mean, this thing is just a hard-hitting, awesome mod. I love this thing. And I would definitely buy another one. I've actually got a copper one on its way. I can't wait till it gets here. Now, that's pretty much it. And we're not going to talk about the Spirit, but the O-rings on it are really beefy. Anywho, hit her again, hit her again, hit her again, hit her again, hit her again. Every single time. Anyway, that's the Zoom Diggity mode on the Stingray cloned by Infinite. Boom, 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 boom. Hit her every time, hit her every time, hit her every time. All right.